go, like a move, like an airplane. I'm on video, fast forward and rewind. Play it all again and again. When does it end? I get up, fall down. I hit the roof and land on the ground. Come here, shut up. You rock my world a little too much. How am I gonna let him go? The boys got me high and low. How am I gonna let him go? The boys got me high and low. Can somebody turn out the lights? 'Cause this room is spinning around. I find it hard not to like the way you mess me around. So it's the official runaround. Should I go? I'll get a rope to tie you down. 'Cause you just come and go. You just come and go. Like a beat, like the same song on the radio. Fast forward and rewind. Play that song again and again. When does it end?
Saya mewakili grup keempat, yaitu grup Ghost Hunter dengan nama Ghost Hunter, yang menggarap sebuah novel yang luar biasa karya dari Ibsen. Itu orang Norwegia Utara, yaitu memiliki karya-karya yang sangat luar biasa, di mana dalam sesi drama kali ini itu semua kelompok menggarap karyanya khusus dari Ibsen. Nah, ketika saya membaca cerita tentang novel yang berjudul Ghost ini, sangat tertarik sekali karena baru memikirkan judulnya aja udah salah pengertian. Kita pikir dulu waktu teman-teman berpikir dapat judul Ghost itu, pikirannya itu wah ini hantu katanya serem gitu kan. Itu belum mendapat skripnya. Mereka pikir, teman-teman saya juga pikirnya apakah ini hantu juga gitu kan. Garapnya gimana, lucu malah terjadinya. Dan ternyata setelah kita bersabar, kita kerja keras untuk mendapatkan skripnya, akhirnya kita baru tahu bahwa novel itu bercerita tentang sosialita, sosial kehidupan yang mungkin seluruh dunia itu pernah melihat bahkan mengalaminya. Itu yang sangat luar biasa dari karya Ibsen yang berjudul Ghost ini. Dan mungkin kalau sedikit sinopsis yang bisa saya sampaikan itu tentang sebuah dosa, sin. Dosa itu ternyata kalau dari Ghost, cerita Ghost ini itu ternyata seperti sebuah karma yang nantinya siapa yang melakukan, dia juga yang nanti akan mendapatkannya kembali. Nah, mungkin secara garis besar seperti itu. Dan di dalam karya novel ini yang mendapatkan karma itu hampir semua tokoh mendapatkannya. Dari mungkin kalau saya sebutkan salah satunya itu mungkin dari ibunya Oswald yang bernama Mrs. Alving yang diperankan oleh Diah, pemain kami itu bernama Diah. Itu dia karmanya memang kayaknya tidak terlihat, tapi kalau para penonton atau penikmat drama, seni drama, dia pasti akan mengetahui bahwa Alvin ini mendapatkan karma dari apa yang dia lakukan karena menjauhkan anaknya dari kehidupannya sendiri. Padahal dia merasa dia itu sebenarnya benar melakukan itu dan ternyata itu sebenarnya salah gitu kan. Dia hanya melakukan balas dendam apa yang pernah suaminya lakukan gitu kan. Nah, itu mungkin salah satu contohnya. Dan pada saat penggarapannya itu pun terjadi pro kontra di antara kami pelatih. Itu sangat, kalau dibilang menyedihkan, mengharukan, tapi menyenangkan ya, memang menyenangkan sekali. Karena apa? Ketika setelah selesai melakukan drama itu, teman-teman banyak yang bilang aku kangen nih, pengen latihan. Biasanya jam segini kami itu latihan, biasanya kami udah diuyak-uyak sama pimpronya. Mungkin juga ada yang di SMS-i sama saudaranya. Dan kalau mau tahu, itu salah satu artis saya yang bernama dia, itu pemeran Miss Alvin, dia lewat. Nah itu gimana proses ini, drama itu menyatukan berpuluh-puluh karakter manusia, gimana untuk bisa bersatu mewujudkan sesuatu hal yang bisa mengejutkan, jumlahnya lebih dari kelompok itu sendiri gitu kan. Nah itu tujuan kami, walaupun kami berangkatnya secara perlahan, pelan, mungkin agak sedikit dimanja. Dan ketika mau 2 bulan menuju ke deadline-nya gitu kan, waktu tampilnya, kita mulai menggenjot seluruh personil anggotanya. Siapa yang belum mendapat bagiannya, dia diberi bagian entah apapun itu. Pokoknya dalam inti grup kami itu semua harus mendapatkan bagian. Dan kembali ke cerita Gus tadi gitu kan, sungguh kami berterima kasih pada Ibsen, gimana dia menyajikan karya yang benar-benar bisa membuka mata kami selaku mungkin penikmat, dan terlebih para pelaku di balik layar dan juga artisnya sendiri juga pasti dia merasakannya gitu kan. Dan ternyata kehidupan di dunia itu ternyata memang tidak mudah, dan apa yang kita lakukan kadang menurut kita benar tapi ternyata itu salah gitu kan. Tapi ya itu kembali lagi kepada kita bagaimana kita menjalani hidup kita. Dan mungkin kalau kita berkaca dari Ibsen itu, cerita Ibsen itu yang berdugus itu kan, bagaimana kita harus menata kehidupan kita dengan baik, jangan berbuat semau kita sendiri, seenaknya sendirilah gitu kan. Dalam artian ya sakarepku dewe, seperti yang Mrs. Alvin dapatkan, karena dia melakukan apa yang dia inginkan, dan akhirnya dia malah kehilangan anaknya. Kalau dari cerita tokoh Ibsen itu, mungkin kalau hal lain lagi, kami tidak lupa sama pelatih yang telah melatih kami, yaitu Pak Wirawan dan juga Pak Asmi, Pak Opet, terus Bang Gondes, dan juga Mas Dwi, dan mungkin ada lagi dari sesi Mbak kostum tapi kosmetik, tapi saya lupa karena hanya bertemu satu kali waktu itu. Kami seluruh kru, seluruh grup mengucapkan terima kasih kepada para pelatih kami yang sangat sabar menempa kami, terus kadang pakai marah, kadang pakai kelembutan seperti seorang bapak. Nah itu yang kami dapatkan segalanya di dalam penggarapan Gus ini gitu kan. Nah mungkin kalau yang dapat saya unggulkan dari grup kami adalah kebersamaan kami ternyata memang kuat sampai pementasan itu terlaksana. Itu mungkin yang...
So here we are, master of ceremony of this event. I am Yeni and my partner Octavia will accompany you this evening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, so love, backbiting, and greediness, all of them are elements of life which cannot be understood easily.
Like what has been done by Henrik Ibsen through his poet work, Curse, which shows us that as a human being, we cannot pour a greediness in a love, because backbiting will follow it, will destroy that innocent feeling, love.
Vice versa, as a creature of God, we must be thankful when we get that innocent feeling. we must be thankful on what we are having right now.
And now, so ladies and gentlemen, this evening we are Coach Hunter will present a great theater ever entitled Ghost.
Before presenting this theater, I'm going to inform to you that we have so many door prizes which will be given in the end of this theater. So just keep watching.
And now it is our time to give the rules. Yes.
Yes, so I have some rules for you. So the first rule it is that you are not allowed to eat and to drink.
Ya. Yang pertama, Anda tidak diperkenankan untuk makan ataupun minum selama pertunjukan berlangsung.
Maybe you can drink, yes. Just drink but not it. Okay, and the second rule it is that you are not allowed to take any pictures or videos using flash.
Ya, yang kedua, Anda tidak diperkenankan untuk mengambil gambar ataupun video menggunakan flash.
And the third rule it is that you are not allowed to make noise.
Ya, yang ketiga, Anda tidak diperkenankan untuk membuat kegaduhan selama pertunjukan berlangsung.
And the last rule it is that you must silence your mobile phone, please.
Ya, yang terakhir, Anda dimohon untuk menonaktifkan handphone Anda atau mengubah nada dalam handphone Anda menjadi getar.
Yes, exactly. So those are the rules for our brothers and sisters.
And also, we would like to say thanks to C Theater, Sindikat Sandiwara, and Mas Kondes and crew.
Yeah.
And now, please welcome to the great theater ever, Ghost!
Asleep? At this hour of the day?
That's no business of yours.
Now, I was out on the street last
I
night.
cannot believe it.
Well, Michael, we all have our
We
innocence.
certainly have.
And this means all these words are manifold, you know. But to say, I swear, I was at work by 5:30 this morning.
All right. But get along now. I'm not going to stand here and have a go with you.
You're not having what?
I'm not letting anyone find you here. So go on. Get up.
Then I'm going because I have to stop with you. I'll have to leave my job to learn the school this afternoon. So I'll be on Basel Town by the next river.
Please enjoy it.
Thank you, Michael. You see, tomorrow will be opening day at the orphanage. And there is bound to be breakthrough and plenty of liquor. And I'm not hearing anyone say Jacob Emperor can stand temptation when it comes to it.
Huh?
Besides, there will be a lot of smart people here tomorrow, and they are expecting Paris Manders to come from town.
As a matter of fact, it's coming today.
Well, there you are. You see, I'm there. I'll give them a chance to say anything get me.
Oh. So that's it.
What is?
We're trying to deal with some matters out of now.
Are you off your head? Now, would I do Mr. Mendes out of anything? Oh, no. Mr. Mendes has been far too good to me for that. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, I'm going to go tonight.
Sooner the better, I say.
And I want you to come with me, Regina.
What? You want me?
I said I wanted you back with me.
You're never getting me back home with you.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. All right. What? Me? When I've been brought up by a lady like Mrs. Alpay, treated almost like one of the family here. Me? Go back with you? No blood like that?
What the devil? Are you telling yourself I'll be your father? You little slut?
You've always said I was not your daughter.
Why wonder about that?
Just think of the time you have spotted me and come here. Fido. Just what you have been son for?
Did you ask why your father was his only child? Aren't I a poor only clover?
When you come to me with that thing. What do you want me to?
Well, I tell you, I've been thinking for something new.
You're always doing that. It never comes to anything.
But this time again, you see, dear will get
None of the language!
You're quite right, my girl. All I wanted to say was this. I could buy quite a bit of money working on this new orphanage.
Have you? That's nice of you.
After all, what's there to spend anything out here in the country?
Well,
Because there has to be someone about the place. And I hear you're looking after the children in this new orphanage. What do you of that do you have? Are you only to go and roll yourself to the boat for all of the kids?
no! If things go the way I want, and they might. They very well might.
Would mine?
Never you mind. Have you saved a lot of money up here?
Enough to start with, my girl.
You didn't think of giving me any of it?
No, by God, I didn't.
You didn't even think of sending me a rag of stuff or dress?
Just come down talk with me and let them of present.
I could get enough for myself if I want.
But you'd all be better for Father Getting and Regina. There is time in the house I can get a little Harbor Street. Then I get my job and it will be like sort of simple home, you know.
But I don't want to go with you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. So clear out.
You didn't pay with him alone, my girl. No such luck. Not your drugs. Use them into a particular something this last year or two.
Well,
It wouldn't be long time since Officer came along, the captain even.
I'm not marrying anyone like that. Sailors are not their favorite.
Heaven, good one.
I know what sailors are, I tell you. They're not the ones to marry.
Well then, don't marry. That can be just as well. That Englishman, the one in the big ship, he gave $300. He did. And he was any better than you.
Get out!
Now, you wouldn't hit me.
I would. Since you talked about my mother, I will kick you. Get out, I tell you. And don't bend the doors. Young is an
It's
outfit.
asleep. I know. It's funny and about young Mr. Alvin. It wouldn't be good.
Outside and quick about it. You're a fool. No, not that way. Here comes Pastor Manders. Up with you, down back there.
Alright. Now, you talk to him when he comes. He's the man to tell you. What's that old father? Because I'm your father, you know. I can quit by the Paris register.
Good morning, Miss Easter.
Why? Good morning, Pastor. Is the steamer in operating?
Yes, this right.
Let me help you. There. Off in this way. I'll just hang it in. Give me your umbrella.
It's good. Very good. And is everything going well up here?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Rather busy though, I expect. Getting ready for tomorrow.
Yes, there's a lot to do.
And something's at home, I hope.
Yes. This just cut up standard cup of chocolate for the young master.
Yes. Tell me. I heard that the kid at Oswald should be here.
Yes. He came the day before yesterday. We were expecting him Thursday.
Did I well, I hope.
Yes, quite well. Thank you. But don't be tired after the jogging. He came all the way from Paris in one trip. I mean, he spent the whole 2 days without a break. I think he's having a little sleep now. So we have to talk a bit quiet.
We'll be very quiet.
You please sit down, Pastor, and I can start at home. There. Is that comfortable?
Excellent. Thank you.
Shall I go and tell Madam?
Oh, there's the hurry, my dear child. Thank you. Tell me, Regina, how's your father been getting on in here?
Oh, very well. Thank you, Pastor.
He came to see me the last time he was in town.
He's always so pleased when I get to talk with you.
And you are a good girl and go down and see him every day.
Oh yes, I do. Whenever I have the time.
Your father is not very strong doctor, Miss Angstrom. He badly in his guiding hand.
Yes, I know he does.
He is someone that he can cling to. Someone whose judgment he can rely on. The last time he was at my house. His mother himself. Quite frankly.
Yes, he said something on the contrary. But I don't make Mrs. Alfred to do it all. Especially now, when the youth finished committee. Besides, I should be really sorry to Mrs. Alfred. She's always been so kind to me.
My good girl. But that is duty. Naturally, we should have to Mr. Scanson first.
But I don't know if it would be quite right for me. At my age, give house to a single man.
What? But my dear Miss Angstrom, we're speaking of your own father.
Yes, maybe. But all the same, now I've been put in a good house with a real
But
gentleman,
my dear Regina,
someone that could make a respect and be like a god.
but my dear, good job.
Because I'd like to go back to the town. It's terribly lonely, aren't you? And you yourself, Preston, what it's like to be all alone in the world. I can honestly say that I'm able and willing to show you the awful place like that for me, Preston.
No, I surely do not.
But dear Pastor, you'll think of me, won't you? If ever...
Yes, Miss Angstrom, I will.
Yes. Because if I...
Perhaps we can enough to let Mrs. Alfie know I'm here.
I'll fetch her at once, sir.
Well, really,
Ah, Pastor, I'm very glad to see you.
how do you do, Mrs. Alfie? You're right. It's a promise.
Punctual as ever.
Good was an easily good way. Though, all those blessed miles and boards that I'm on.
All the careers come so early. Now, we can get our business settled for later. But where shall I be?
My things are down in the village shop. I'm staying there tonight.
Can you really be persuaded to spend the night at this time?
No, Mrs. Alfie. Thank you very much all the same. I shall stay down there as usual. It's so convenient for catching the boat.
You must do as you like. All the same, I do think a couple of people like
Good
that.
grace, yes. One thing to say. Still, you're literally imparting to really good spirits today. What good celebration tomorrow? And happy husband come too.
Yeah, isn't it lucky for me? It's over 2 years since he was of last. Now, he's promised to stay the whole winter with me.
Has he indeed? That's very nice and beautiful of him. Because I think in living wrong at Paris has a many more attraction.
But you see, here his mother is a dear boy. And he still has a soft spot for his mother.
It will very distressing in living home and thinking of such things as art, which the blind is natural feeling.
Yes, I agree. But different danger of death with him, I'm sure. It will be interesting to see if he will with me. Maybe down soon. He's just resting for a bit on the sofa upstairs. But sit down, my dear friend.
Thank you. Now, let us be company inside.
Yeah, certainly.
Good. Then I'll show you. And now, we have tell me, Alfred, how did these books get here?
His books. I'm reading them.
You read that sort of thing?
Yes. But it was for the orphanage.
It was for patronage not going to talk. Yes. Still, this patient dear lady. And out of business. Shall the unfinished buildings be inserted or not?
Of course, it must be inserted.
But this moment is open. Let's look into the matter a little more closely.
I always have everything inserted. Buildings, contents, crops, and stuff.
Naturally, on your own estate, and you say, of course. But this, you see, is quite different. The orphanage is, as it were, consecrated to a higher purpose.
Yes, but even so.
And I really think too, that the mentality institution like this has good fortune in itself. It's under special protection.
Let's hope so, Mr. Richard.
Then shall we leave it at that?
Yes, totally.
Good. It's as you wish. No interrupts then.
It's odd that you should happen to mention that thing.
I've been meaning to ask you about it for some time.
Because we nearly had a fire down there yesterday.
Really?
Oh, it wasn't anything much. Some steppings got fire to carpenter.
We're expert movers.
Yes, they say he's often very careless with wages.
He has a lot on his mind. Poor man. So many temptations. Thank God I know he's trying to live a blameless life.
Oh, who told you that?
He told me so himself. And certainly he's very good for a man.
Yes, as long as he is sober.
It is a failing. But he also told me to drive into his bad luck. Last time he was in town, I was really very touched. He thanked me so sincerely that I could phone him up here. Very good to hear again.
He doesn't really see much of her.
Yes. He has worked with her every day. He told me so himself.
Oh, well, perhaps he does.
He feels so strongly that he needs someone who is standing the temptation comes. That's what's likable about Jacob Engstrom. He can't be quite helpless to defend his failing. And to reproach himself.
Regina.
You mustn't try to stand in his way.
But I most certainly shall stand in his way. Besides, Regina is going to stop at your fridge.
But remember, it's a father.
I know exactly what sort of father he's been to her. No, she's never going to behave with my consent.
But, my dear, Miss Alfie, there's no need to be so vain about it. It is that doing is just extra. One most thing that you were afraid.
Be that as it may, I've taken Regina to my house, and there she shall stay. Don't say any more about it, my dear Mr. Maynard. Listen, there is also on the stairs. Now, you'll think about nothing but him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know sorry. Good morning, Professor.
Extraordinary.
Well, what do you think of him, Mr. Maynard?
No. Can it really be?
Yes, it's really the prodigal son, Professor.
Well, my dear boy.
Well, the son come home again.
I was still thinking of the time when you were so set against the idea of his becoming an artist.
And he said that seems unwise, our adjustment turns out an afterward to be. Anyhow, welcome home. Well, my dear Oswald. I still call you Oswald.
Of course. What else will you call?
Good. And I was going to say, my dear Oswald, was this. You must imagine that I can damn the party life unpresumptive. I'm sure there are many people who can keep themselves exposed even in those surroundings.
Let's hope so.
I know someone who's capable of soul and body art. Just look at him, Mr. Maynard.
Alright, alright.
Certainly, that's undeniable. And if you get a different already, the papers have all mentioned you. Most preferably true. Though, I must admit that I don't see perhaps in so often suddenly.
No, I haven't been painting so much left.
Even an artist must have rest now and then.
Yeah, so we can collect his forces and prepare for something great.
Yes, we'll ready soon, Mother.
In less than half an hour, he's gonna be baptized. Thank heaven.
I found father's pipe in my room. So,
So, that was it.
What?
When a small came in and told me the pipe in his mouth. It was like seeing his father in the flesh.
oh, really?
No, you can't say that. Also takes after me.
Yes. But there's not about the color of his mouth. Something about the lips that typically reminds me of Alfie. Especially now he's smoking.
I don't agree. I think Oswald has much more of a Benjamin's mouth.
Yes. Yes. Several of my colors have that impression.
But would you find away, my dear boy? I was smoking in here.
Of course, I only want to try.
I hear that you're going to stop at home for later.
I'm staying here in the building, Pastor. Oh, it's good to come again.
Look at your own son. Yes, we can say it to his face. What has he done to him? At 26 or 27 years old, he has never had a chance of knowing what real home is like.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Pastor. But why I'm wrong then?
I thought you'd be living almost entirely in artist circle.
So, I have.
And chiefly among the younger artists.
Yes?
Well, I shall think those people could afford to sit at home and support families.
My colleagues are about to marry, Pastor.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But they can still at home. And several of them have very pleasant, comfortable homes too.
But I'm not talking about particular establishment. By home, I mean family life. You have a man living with his wife and children.
Yes, all of his children and his children's mother.
But, good heavens,
Well,
lives with his children's mother.
yes. Would you rather be away than his children's mother?
So, this is our relationship referring to? What are known as regular reunions?
I have never noticed anything particularly irregular about these people live together.
But how could a young man or a young woman with any sort of decent upbringing to believe like that? And quite openly too?
But what else can they do? A poor young artist or a young girl, it costs a good deal of money to get married. What are they to do?
What are they to do? Well, Mr. Alfred, I will tell you what they can do. They should keep away from each other from the beginning. That's what they should do.
That's our advice. Wouldn't get you very far, warm blooded young lovers.
No, it wouldn't.
And the thing the algorithms permit such thing. Allow them to go on quite openly. How rather was so deeply concerned about your son. For open circle, immorality is accepted and even honored.
Let me tell you something, Pastor. I often used to study at some of these irregular homes.
On Sunday too.
Yes, the day when much relaxed, but I never heard of their deliberate work, and certainly never seen anything that could be called immoral. No, but do you know when I have come across immoral in other circles?
No. Thank heaven.
Let me tell you that I have met it when one or two of your husband and father have come abroad to have little look round on their own account, and have done the artist, the honor, and calling on them in their humble. Then we learn a thing or two. Those gentlemen told us about places and things we never dream of.
What? You mean to tell me respectable man from home here would?
Haven't you ever heard of a respectable man when they got home again, holding for our but immoral with the truth?
Yes, of course.
I have to.
Well, you can take their report some of the nights. Oh, I can bet you a wonderful real life of that gathered like that.
You mustn't get too excited, Oswald. It only upsets you.
No, you are a mother. It isn't good for me. Because I saw it from my tiredness. I will go out and have a little talk with you. Forgive me, Mr. Master. I know you can never agree with me about it, but I have to speak.
My poor boy.
You may well say that. So, this is what it's come to. He called himself prodigal son. What a pity of it. What a pity of it. And what have you taken to do all that?
I say that. Also try every single word.
Right. Right to have standards like that.
Living all alone here. I've come to think a lot of the same life, Mr. Myers. Thought I've never had the courage to put it into words. Now, thank goodness, my boy can speak for me.
You are much to be created this outing. But now I must have a serious talk with you. I'm not here now as manager of business and advisor. Not even as your husband old friend. I'm standing here as a priest. This I stood at the most moment critical of your life.
And what has the priest say to me?
First, let her from human marriage. This is the appropriate moment. Tomorrow is the 10th anniversary of her husband's death. Memorial is to be unveiled in his honor. Tomorrow I shall have to speak in all assembled company. But today, I want to speak to you alone.
Well, Pastor, go on.
Do you remember how other than married life, you stood urging the precipice? How you left your home? How you ran away from your husband? Ah, yes, it's awful. Run away and refused to go back to him in spite of his prayer and entreaties.
Have you forgotten how you were miserable I was in that first year?
Where people happiness in his life is the sign of unbridled spirits. What right have mortals in happiness? No, it was our duty to do something. And it was your duty to cleave to the man you had chosen and whom you judged in holy matrimony.
You knew very well the sort of life my husband was leading into this, and Inggris was guilty of.
I will only know the rumors that were going around about him. And if those rumors were true, I should be the last to approve such conduct in a young man. But it's not the right place to judge your husband. When the higher power had let it cross on you for your own good. It was your duty to quit the pressure. Instead of which, you rebelled. You cast the cross, you decided whom you should have helped. You ran away and risked your good name. And imploring other people to burden.
Other people's? You mean what other persons?
It was trusting in God's great of you to seek refuge.
With our priest, our great friend.
From that which above all, yes. You can thank that they had the necessary strength of mind to dissuade you from your outrageous plan. It was focusing to get you back to the path of their duty and home. Your rightful husband.
Yes, Master Myers. That was certainly your doing.
I was only poor instrument of a higher power. And haven't you been increasingly thankful all the thy life since then that I submit you in all obedience to your duty? Yes, I know you did, Mrs. Alfie. I give you due for that. But now I come to second-rate mistake in your life.
What do you mean?
Just as you failed one in your duty as a wife, you have been failed in that of mother
Oh,
all of your life. You've been ruled by ungovernable and willfulness. Your entire energy has been devoted into indiscipline and lawlessness. You would never tolerate this blackness restraint. Do not struggle on the most. You failed in everything in your life that it was difficult. As if it were you could struggle the world. It incites you to be a wife any longer. So you love your husband, you found it tedious to be a mother. So you send your child to live among a stranger.
Yes, that's true. I did that.
So that's how you become a stranger for yourself.
No, not that I'm suddenly mad.
You are. You must be. And look how it's come back to you. Think carefully, it's awful. You did your husband a great wrong. Memorial down there is admission of it. Now, admit that you wronged your son too. There may still be time to turn him from his evil ways. Mend your own way and save his life to decipher him. For the truth is, Alfie, you have failed as a mother, and I consider it was my duty to tell you so.
You've spoken your mind, Mr. Mayor. And tomorrow, we'll make a speech to my husband about it. I don't mean to speak tomorrow. But now, I'm going to speak to you for a moment, just as you've been speaking to me.
Naturally, you may make excuses for your conduct.
No, only to state facts.
What?
Of all that, you've been saying about me and my husband, and of our life together after you brought me back to what you call the family. Of all that, you know absolutely nothing at first hand. From that moment, you, who have been our great friend, never set foot in this house again. But now, Mr. Withers, I'm going to tell you the truth. I promised myself that you should hear it one day. And no one but you.
What is the truth?
The truth is this, that my husband was just as dissolute when he died as he had been on his life.
What do you mean?
After 19 years of married life, he was as dissolute in his desires and rage as he was when you married us.
With all those youthful indiscretion, those irregularities, excesses, if you like, it is solid life.
It was our daughter with the expression.
I don't understand.
It doesn't matter.
It almost makes my heart thrill. Do you mean that whole of your married life, all those years, your husband was nothing but what is vulture?
That was all. Now you know.
I'm unable to take it in. I can grasp it. But how could you possibly? But how could a thing like that to keep quiet?
That was my continual struggle, day in and day out. After all those words, I thought revolt little. But it didn't last. After that, I had to fight twice as hard. A desperate battle, so that no one should know the sort of man my child father was. Well, you know how charming afterwards. No one could bring themselves to believe anything. But without him, he was one of those men whose life had no effect on his reputation. But at last, Mr. Withers, there came something else that you must know about. The most abominable thing of all.
More abominable still.
I put up with him, although I knew only too well what sort of life my husband was secretly living outside. But when it came to negotiating his fake house,
What? Here?
yes, in our own home. It was in the dining room that I first came across him. I was doing something or others out there, and the door was ajar. I heard our housemaid come out from the garden with some water for the plants of that.
Well,
After a little while, I heard my husband come in too. I heard him say something to her softly. And then I heard, I can still hear it. It was so distressing and yet ridiculous at the same time. And then I heard our housemate Johanna whisper, "Leave go, sir. Let me be."
piece of unseenly hot spirits in the spark of his altar. It opened them more than I experienced. Believe me.
I knew what to believe soon enough as a ring. My husband had his way with the girl, and the affair had its consequences.
And all in this house. In this house. And this is the man you're building memorial to?
There, you see, power of a bat and silence.
A bat? What do you mean?
I always felt that the truth must come out one day. That everyone would believe it. The orphanage would refute all the rumors and dispel any doubts.
Actually, you didn't succeed there in something.
There was one other reason. I didn't want Oswald, my own son, to inherit everything, whatever from his father.
Then it was from all things to stay that.
Yes, the sums that I set aside year by year for this orphanage make up the amount. I've reckoned it out very carefully. The amount that made Leotan Alvin a good mate in his day.
I don't see.
That was my first prize. I don't want that money to go to us. Everything my son inherits shall come from it, and no one else. My darling boy, are you back already?
Yes. What is there to talk about with everything next? But I got to understand. That's why.
A parcel just come for you, madam.
The music for the fire tomorrow, probably.
And lunch is ready.
Thank you. It'll come in a moment. Just one thing.
Would you like that white or white, Mr. Oswald?
But please, Mr. Hector.
Big. Very good, Mr. Oswald.
I might ask her to open it.
Yes, I thought so. It's the song for the choir, Master.
How shall I ever make my speech tomorrow with the concern?
Oh, you will read it.
Yes. We mustn't have any scandal.
And then this long hideous farce will be over. From tomorrow onwards, I shall feel as if my late husband had never lived in this house. There is no one here but my son and his mother.
Stop it, Oswald. What are you doing? Let me go.
Ah.
What's happening? It's open. What is it?
Ghost. The coastal pattern. Walking again. I'm haunted by ghosts. When I heard Regina and Oswald out there, it's just as if there were ghosts before my very eyes. But I'm inclined to think that they are all ghosts, Mr. Brothers. That's not only the thing that we have inbred from our fathers and mothers that live on in us, but sort of old dead ideas and old dead beliefs and things of that sort. They are not actually alive in us, but they are rooted there all the same, and we can't rid ourselves of them. I wanted to pick up this paper, and when I read it, it seemed to see ghosts gliding between the lines. I should think there must be ghosts all over the country, as countless as grains of sand, and we are, all of us, so pitifully afraid of the light.
La
Mother, tell me, what do you think of Regina?
What do I think?
Yes, isn't she wonderful?
Oswald, dear. You don't know her as well as I do. I'm afraid we're gonna stay at home for too long. I should have sent her up here.
Yes, but doesn't look wonderful, Mother?
We're gonna have a great failures.
Oh well, what does it matter?
All the same, I'm fond of her, and I'm responsible for her. I wouldn't want what have anything happened to her.
Mother, Regina is my only salvation.
What do you mean by that?
I can go on answering all this and going of mine alone.
But there is your mother who shares with you.
Yes, but that I thought. That's why I can become to you. But it won't be. I can see it won't. I can stand alone here.
Oswald,
I shall to live a different style of life. That's why I must leave you. I don't want you to have to work.
my poor boy. But Oswald, while you are as ill as this,
If it were only the illness, I'm staying here with you, Mother. You are better I go to the war.
yes, that's true, Oswald. Excellent.
But it's all the thought of remorse. And then the great fear, on the terrible fear.
Fear. What do you mean? What fear?
You mustn't ask me anymore. I don't know. I can share it to you.
Regina,
What do you want?
I want you to be happy, my dear. That's what I want. You mustn't go on brooding. More simply, Holman,
Mother,
do you think we don't know how to live up here in the country?
doesn't she look wonderful? What a figure. And so splendidly healthy.
Sit down, Oswald, and let's talk this over quiet together.
You don't know it, Mother. There is something. I've got to put right with Regina.
You.
A piece of thoughtlessness. Call it what you like. White nonsense. It was when I was at school.
Yes.
She was always asking about pirates. And I used to tell her a few things about it. Then I remember, I happened to say, wouldn't you like to go there with yourself?
Well,
And then I saw she was burning scarlet. And she said, I should love you. Alright. I dare say, I dare go with the alright or something on the song.
and then,
I not really forgot all about it. Then, the day before yesterday, I happened to ask her if she wasn't glad that I was to be at home for so long.
yes.
Then she looking rather off. She said, how about my little parents?
Her trick.
And then I'll come on. And she taken it seriously. She's been thinking about me all the time. And she haven't started to learn French.
So, that was why.
When the Spanish is standing there, Mother. So fresh and love. I never did that before.
The joy of living. Can there be any salvation in that?
Yes, the joy of living, Mother.
I'm sorry this takes so long. Perhaps we can be settled.
I began to glad.
Perhaps let's discourage Alvin.
Yes, but we went for the 7 enough. Well,
Yes, madam.
Sit down again.
Sit down. Oswald, what was that you were saying about the joy of living?
Yes, the joy of living one. It's something you do not must hear. I never felt at home.
Not even when you were with me?
Not when I'm home. You would understand that.
Yes, I do. I think I'm beginning to understand it now.
That the day of work, they are going to send me. But you don't have anything more than that.
Perhaps you're right, Oswald. Tell me more about it.
Well, what I mean is that people here are broke up to look for a food and a partner for a seat. So on a miserable business. It's something the sooner we are done for the better.
A veil of tears, yes. And we do our best to make it fun.
People are brought to understand from there. Nobody believes there's not doubting anymore. You can feel there's a joy and a delight matters. Have you ever noticed much? Everything I spend has been some joy of living. Always, without exception, on the joy of living. There are flags and sunset there. And a feeling on holiday. And with personality and happiness. That's why I'm afraid to stand here with you, man.
Afraid? Why are you afraid of here with me?
I'm afraid that everything to me will be turned into something ugly here.
Do you think that would happen?
Yes, I certainly would. If I live the same life as a girl, it would be the same.
I see how it will happen now.
What do you see?
I see it now for the first time, and I can speak.
Mother, I understand.
Shall I go?
No, stay here. Now I can speak. You shall hear everything, and then you can choose. Oswald, Regina.
Listen. Henrik Baxter.
Well, this was the most admirable hour down there.
So, Henry,
You must call things like Mr. Simmons home. Regina must go and live there with him and work for him.
No, thank you, sir.
What? You here? And with the glass in your hand?
Excuse me.
Regina is coming to live with me, Baxter.
To live with you?
Yes, as my wife, which is different step.
The great heavens!
It's not my dream, sir.
Or he will stay if I stay.
Here?
Miss Alving, I'm astonished at you.
It won't happen either way, because I can tell the truth.
No. No, you mustn't do that.
I can and I will, without harming anyone's ideals.
Mother, what have you been hiding from me?
Madam, listen. There are people down there shopping.
What's happening? What's all that there?
Your bed is on fire.
On fire!
On fire! Impossible! I was down there just now.
Where's my hat? Or never as father's order.
My show right now. Whole place is blazing.
Terrible! It's Alving. That fire is just right in this big house.
Yes, very likely. I'm sorry.
And that picture! Have you followed anybody here?
Yes, God help me. Oh, it's so sad, Fraser.
Terrible. Terrible.
What's all this?
Well, you see, it's all because of their selfish. We've got to handle my girl. and will think it's my fault that faced my justification possible for like this.
But Angstrom, I
But
assure you.
nobody else touched the candle except you, sir.
Yes. Thank you for saying. But I'm sure I remember that I have candles in my hand.
Everything will burn. There is nothing left to remain people of my father. Here I am, burning up too.
someday, Oswald, in a little while, you'll see the sun.
Give me the sun. Give me the sun. The sun. I shall have everything I want. I shall see my only life.
Rifki.
And then from lighting, we have Tony and
And also the most influenced persons of this pizza who always lead us from the first till the end, it is Mr. Wirawan. And also Mas Asmi as music, Mas Gondes as lighting, and also our decoration team Ahmed, Aisha, and Adin. Everything you just come to the stage. Thank you so much. And yeah, we are Ghost Hunter. Music, the director of the music team is Mas Owen. It's actually very possible to Well, so we are Ghost Hunter. Thank you very much for coming and watching this video. Thank you so much.